make it through another day. Well, I don't know how to cope with these changes that life throws at me. Every time I think I know the answers, the funny thing is that it all seems to be real hard for me. But for you, it's just a simple thing. Hey, I can't deny I need you.
Hi, Darren here. It's been a while since my last update, a couple of weeks. Just wanted to check in with you and get you a couple of product reviews, as well as just give you an update on how things are going for me. I think things are going really good weight loss wise. I've been losing, 3-4 pounds a week for quite some time. Got close to 5 one week, and 1 week I think I only lost 2, but whatever. It's working out really well. My surgery was 15 weeks ago, and as of yesterday I had lost between 63 and 64 pounds since surgery. So right now I'm at 307.8. Surgery day I was 371. And I peaked out many years ago, depending on the scale, again at 429 or 439. Again, it depends on the scale. I exercised and low-carbed my way down into the 14s, where I spent a fair amount of time. I actually low-carbed my way down for a quick visit into the 360s, and then became not so adherent to that lifestyle. But I did maintain a weight of, in the 380s for a long time. I actually made a deal with my doctor. Some of you might know this, where he had mentioned RNY gastric bypass some years ago, and it said, well, if I ever get into the 390s, we'll take a serious look at that. Well, this past summer, after a couple of years of having mobility issues, I lost the ability to be able to walk, and I was diagnosed with severe arthritis of the hips, I think back in July. So I scheduled what I was told out of the blue. I needed 2 total hip replacements. So again, I did a total hip replacement on, I think it was September 9th. Did RNY gastric bypass on November 1st of last year, and ultimately on December 16th of 2011, I did my second hip replacement, total hip replacement, on December 16th again. So 3 surgeries in 4 months was kind of a lot. Some of the supplements that I take they're supposed to benefit me in that regard. But I just wanted to let you know how I'm doing. And again, it's been 15 weeks since surgery, and so far all those things are going good. Eating is going a lot better. I'm having to be extremely diligent about chewing everything up and eating in a zen-like state, having my chi in alignment and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, just bad things can happen. And I had avoided bad things happening for a couple of weeks. And then I was making turkey leftovers the other night for the family. And part of being the cook is you're tasting to make sure things are seasoned right and whatnot. Part of tasting and being the cook is you're not being real diligent about that being the only thing you're focusing on. Your, choreography of dinner with multiple things on stoves and whatnot. My gosh, it's insanity. I cook with passion, so long and short of it, I might not have been paying attention to that piece of turkey, got stuck. Long and short of it, somebody didn't have dinner because I got sick. So I'll just work on that. It'll be an ongoing thing, I think. That said, I'm going to just get to the product reviews right now. There are a couple of things that I use every day. I need to get in about 100 grams of protein a day, which is absolutely ridiculous as far as knowing that I have a stomach that size. It's just ridiculous, but that's the goal. So I know that my doctor's office said 60 grams at a minimum, and they want me to drink 64 ounces of water. Well, a guy my size and whatnot, and I probably need about 100 ounces of water a day, and they would like to see me at that as well. So it's all about 100 apparently. I do have a couple of things that kind of help me throughout my day. There's no way I could ever eat enough to get 100 grams of protein in right now. I'm sure that time will come, and hopefully I'll maximize the use of this tool that I've gotten through RNY gastric bypass. It is a tool. I'd love to tell you it's the easiest thing that I've ever done. but that's just not true. It is not. If there was a way where I could have internalized the experience of going through this process and living with it for the past 15 weeks, I may not have needed the surgery. However, that is not possible. Clearly, I'm not bright enough to be able to figure that out, and I did not have, I don't know if it's discipline or whatever, but I definitely made a sacrifice having the surgery. So just for all of you out there that think it's the easy way out, I've got some friends that their big plan is to put on about 60 pounds, living it up, and then go have that surgery that Darren had. Really bad idea. I mean, just horrible. Good luck, though. I'm there for you. That said, there are some folks that are losing weight the right way. Really, the right way is however you can kind of do it. For me, the facts are that statistically, when you are super morbidly obese, there is a 0% chance statistically of you ever losing your excess weight and keeping it off without some kind of a weight loss surgery. And with the particular procedure that I had, there's a 70% chance success rate of keeping 60% of the excess weight off. So those are the numbers. There are folks that are able to do it, but again, those folks are statistical outliers. There is again, I'll repeat this, a 0% chance statistically that folks will lose and keep off the excess weight once you're super morbidly obese. So that said, I don't know how people necessarily arrive at the decision to do this without reaching a bottom. I reached a bottom. Clearly there was a food addiction or depression that was, somewhat related to food. I don't know. I think I medicated in every single way with food. Don't know. It wasn't really necessarily an enjoyment thing at some point. It just got to be kind of a numbing thing. So long and short of it, when I found out about the hips, I within a week was in the program to have RNY gastric bypass. So that said, let's get to the reviews. Some of these should be kind of fun. Again, I have to take multivitamin twice a day, and I also have to take calcium 3 times a day. Can't take the calcium when you take the multivitamin, otherwise they won't absorb. RNY gastric bypass is a restrictive as well as malabsorptive procedure. So my body cannot take the nutrients from whatever amount of food I can get in it the same way that it could have before the surgery, or the way that yours can if you have not had the surgery. So folks that have had weight loss surgery, typically they need to supplement. Never ever, I'm talking ever, buy this. This is Centrum multivitamin multi-mineral supplement liquid. It's just like you drank it out of a urinal. That's how it smells. Swear to God, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it tastes. It's even that color. It's horrible. Don't believe me? Go get it. It's, more power to you. I drank almost the whole damn thing over a couple of months. Whatever. But yeah, I guess I'm more man than you. That said, another really horrible vitamin, Centrum chewables, this orange flavored, these little chewable suckers, these are the worst as well. But, they're like candy compared to this thing. Still, don't buy this, no matter what. One that I do take daily now, these things are huge, but they're chewable. These are Centrum Silver chewables. These guys right here, I take these twice a day. I think everything's showing up backwards, but anyway. These are what I take twice a day. I can get these down and not feel sick. That's kind of probably the key. Before I even take my vitamin in the morning, I take vitamin B12. This is actually a B complex sublingually. Have to do that once a day. Otherwise, you have to go in for B shots. And then because I've had 3 surgeries in 4 months, they want me to take baby aspirin, 2 baby aspirins a day. I don't have cholesterol issues, blood pressure issues, diabetes, nothing like that, but there's still that pesky risk of instant death from a blood clot, so they want me to take those baby aspirins. Now, to get it all down, I think we had talked about the protein and then the water. I really recommend going out and getting yourself a really good water bottle, because this thing is with you all the time. And I have to get in 100 ounces, and I can't drink fast, so I have to sip. I also can't drink a half hour before I eat or a half hour after, so you pretty much got it. I'm drinking all day long. I ordered this Klean Kanteen water bottle. It's insulated, so the outside I can put ice in it. The ice stays in there for the whole day, and then I just add water to it, and the outside does not get all sweaty like water bottles do. It's stainless steel, so I think it's fairly healthy. I ordered this cafe top, and again, it closes, but you know, word to you, it is definitely not 100% leak proof, but you know, leak resistant, whatever. And that small opening, it kind of ensures that I'm only taking sips. So you're not drinking coffee anymore, nothing like that. So just get yourself a good water bottle, good filtered water. That's kind of what I do. To get to the 100 grams of protein, that's a goal. Long and short of it, a good product that I found that I really like. I do like the EAS light or EAS low carb shakes, the ready-made ones. Those are pretty good. They're 110 to 170 calories depending, no sugar. But the mix that I really like is this Nectar brand, Syntrax Nectar, and this flavor is a cappuccino, and it's really, really good. There's no caffeine in it because we're not supposed to have caffeine, but I'll do 2 scoops in a shake in the morning, and I'm at 48 grams of protein right there before I even leave for the day. I've got that with me, and I typically drink it in the car on the way to work. Then I'm not so worried about, you know, getting the protein in, and the meals are so small. I mean, I'm eating like a cup of food at each meal. That's really about it, so it's hard to get up to that. I will sometimes supplement with a protein bar. Supreme Protein carb conscious bars are great. Those are 15 grams of protein, or else I might have like a smaller shake. I do use these little blender bottles every day. They come in 2 sizes. In the morning, I'll typically use this huge one and put 2 scoops in there, fill it up to water about there, and then shake it up right about there. And you gotta wait about a minute, otherwise you're drinking foam. Probably not the best thing if your stomach's that size. And I really don't want to hear all the rest of you guys burping with the big stomachs, drinking all that foam. So just, clean it up a little. Anyway, those are the products that I use to kind of get through the day. The bottles also, for you health freaks out there, they're supposed to be BPA free, so I think we get enough chemicals and everything else. Who knows? There's probably still something in them, but BPA free blender bottles, I really think they're great. A friend of mine at the office was using them and picked them up, and they're great. They do not leak. They lock up tight. You have to kind of open it up that way, and that's how you got to close the dang thing. So they're awesome bottles. As far as the vitamins, let's get to the calcium. The other calcium that I take is these Caltrate chewables. The reason I take them is, flavor I really could care less, but long and short of it, they come individually wrapped like this, and they're almost like Tootsie Rolls, but I can put 3 in my pocket, leave for the day, and I don't have to really be worrying about a pill bottle and whatnot. So I am going to order some Celebrate vitamins off of Philly Tomcat's site, try those, maybe do a review in the future. I just kind of wanted to share what's going on. So I think things are going great. Again, I'm at 307 pounds and started walking without the cane and doing about 15-minute walks, and that's going really good. I'm starting to be able to zip around. So hope things are going good for you guys, and we will talk at you soon. Take care.
I see you in a big white car with pretty houses and children and real nice things. And I see me, I'm sitting right over there, doing anything I can just to make it through another day.